Truck and Travel. I'm Derek.
I'm Cinnamon.
Welcome, Road Warriors.
Welcome. Welcome to our office space.
Yes.
Do you like the view?
We're currently in southern Alabama. We're headed to, what's the town called?
Theodore, Alabama.
And it's slightly under Mobile, Alabama, and that's where the hurricane's headed for. Not totally sure when the hurricane is actually going to show up, but I know when we're going to show up. We're going to show up about 4:45 p.m.
Their time.
Tuesday, their time. So you're probably watching this on, well, this comes out Wednesday. It's hard to say whenever you watch it. So most of you will probably watch it Wednesday, but yes, we're dancing or playing with fire. That's what we're doing.
But yesterday, after we dropped off the load in Michigan, another load we had lined up got canceled.
Yeah, that was a bust.
And so we decided to drive to Toledo and look in that area.
Yeah.
So then we got this one, which was in Medina near Cleveland.
Yeah.
So we got there like right before they closed. They loaded it, we strapped it down, we left. And so we stayed
Southern Ohio.
in Southern Ohio. That's how far we got. So that we would have 8 hours between when we got done with our post-trip inspection to when we left, because the 10 hours, I don't know if some of you guys have seen in the comments before, we've talked about sleeping berths and partners and team driving and the rules. You know, you have to have 10 hours of downtime. The rules are, oh, that was my phone. The rules are that, say Derek is driving right now, and then I drive, and then we pull over for the night, 2 of his 10 hours can be counted while he's in the passenger seat. But other than him not driving for 2 hours, and being in the passenger seat, 8 hours have to be in a sleeper berth. And if you don't have an approved sleeper berth, it has to be outside of the vehicle, so at a hotel.
On the sidewalk.
Or on the sidewalk.
As long as you're outside.
Yeah, as long as, yeah. So that's where we get the 8 hours. And so anyways, we got up this morning at 5 a.m., which would have been 4 a.m. their time. And we left by 5:35, I want to say.
I don't know. Was it?
5:36. Because you got done with your inspection report at 9:21. And so 15 minutes after that, and 8 hours is 5:36.
And I ended the day yesterday and Cinnamon started today. So that's...
Yes.
Yeah.
So I did 450 miles this morning, leaving at 5:36 in the morning. And so our time on our truck is always Ohio time. And so our right now it says 5:22. So we've been driving for roughly 12 hours. And so we're gonna get there at 5:45 our time, 4:45 their time. So in about 22 minutes. We're actually almost there.
Yeah, we are. We are.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. I was trying to get the bridges. You guys just missed some cool bridges going over the rivers.
So like this road going this way was on a bridge, and then that road going that way was on a bridge, and right in the middle was just water. And then there's all these really cool trees on the sides.
There was a hill with the bridge, and then it was down. It was like almost even with the water.
Yeah, it was really cool. I think I got a picture on my iPad.
There you go. Maybe it'll be on Instagram.
I'll try and put that on Instagram, but it really doesn't do it justice, you know? Yeah. I hate those kind of pictures, like where you're like, oh, it looks amazing. You take a picture and you look at it and you're like, that is not what it looks like in person.
Yeah.
But
that's why we need a drone.
It's on the list.
We have a long list.
We have a wish list, so like, you know, after we get out of debt, and we're actually making money that we can spend without having any guilt. Not like we spend money with guilt right now. We just don't spend money.
It's like,
but, you know,
it's wishful thinking, right?
Yeah, mine is LASIK surgery. Because if I don't have my glasses on, if they fall down the side, like off the shelf beside my stand in bed, I have to be like, Derek, and he has to find them for me, because I'm like blind as a bat, but the eye doctor said I'm right on the edge where I could still get LASIK surgery. I'd still be okay. I'm not too blind for it, because if you are too bad of a prescription, then they won't do it. But he said I'm right on the line, and that would be great, because like today my eyes were tired, and I feel like my eyes get really dry if I'm driving and I'm wearing contacts, but I hate my glasses. So yeah, that's my wish list. Derek's is the drone and suspension air ride for the truck.
And a delete for the truck.
And a delete for the truck. This is a lot to do with the truck, actually.
And a sleeper berth.
A sleeper berth. Mine's a cat wheel for our cats, so because Caleb's skinny, but Norton is fat, man. And it's really funny when I can get him to play and he kind of but at least there's still an effort there.
Yeah, yeah.
But he really liked the wheel, like when he was younger at the place we got him from, so
yeah.
I don't know if he'd even use it now, but we could try. So I want to get one of those.
Really need to get over right now. I think the speed limit changed on us, but I don't want to slow down in the fast lane. I don't want to pass this guy and slow down in front of him either. There's a cop. Maybe he'll let us know what the speed limit is.
Yeah.
Police reported ahead.
You hear that? Cinnamon has an app on her phone where it tells you if there's parked cars along the road or if there's people that want to hand out free tickets. This gentleman is getting a free ticket. So.
Slow down a little bit, because it might be good. Oh no. She's outside her phone. Sorry guys, I'm like kind of out of it. Like,
it's been a long day.
It has been a long day, and oh, here's the thing too. Like, just to make sure that we're making it on time, we couldn't shower. We've stopped only twice.
We couldn't shower because we wanted to go to bed. We wanted to try to lay down as soon as possible. I popped on the TV last night just to see what was going on with the hurricane, because we didn't really realize there was a hurricane until after we had the load.
Like, it clicked and we looked where in Alabama our load was at, and we're like, oh, it's right where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So we're like, we absolutely have to drop this off so then we can get the heck out of here, you know?
Yeah.
So we had to skip showers. We've stopped twice. So we just went ahead and switched instead of taking my half-hour break, like we did the inspection and stuff.
But why did we do that?
Because I was out of time.
No.
And we didn't have enough time.
So anyways, so if Cinnamon would have took a half-hour break, it would take a half hour at least. But if we would switch to where she does her post-trip, that's 15 minutes.
Watch out, vehicle stopped on road ahead.
See, that's why we like this thing.
Yeah.
And then if we do like, and then she does her post-trip, that's 15 minutes, and then I do my pre-trip, same time, that's 15 minutes, there's that stuffed vehicle. So that's 15 minutes total only. Instead of, if Cinnamon would have just done her half-hour break, that would have been additional 15 minutes. So that's why we did that.
Yeah. So we stopped earlier this morning, went to the bathroom, each got 3 hot dogs.
Yeah.
And then we stopped again so that we could trade. So we've only stopped twice, and we've been like not really drinking liquids, or else we'd have to like really go to the bathroom. And the second time that we stopped, we were really, really hungry, and it wasn't at a truck stop. He had a maneuver at like a regular gas station. so that we could pop in, go to the bathroom, and we had to get some like junk food.
Yeah.
And Skittles do not taste the same. Like, obviously, I tried to get one of those sandwiches that they make, and the bread's all soggy and stuff, so I didn't have the bread or the cheese. I just had the ham and pepperoni that was in it. But just this tiny bit, that all I ate, that was $5 just for that stupid sandwich. Sorry, I hate prices. So I had that, and I had some Bugles, and then I had some Skittles, and I literally, this is how much Skittles are still left, because they don't taste the same. They don't taste good at all. They actually taste like soap to me.
And I really think that's from the diet, and we haven't even been on it really that long. We even had a cheat day this weekend where we had ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
But I really think it's from the diet, because I had the same situation. I got a Dr. Pepper, and I was drinking it, and it doesn't taste the same for me. So,
oh, there's an ambulance.
So either this little convenience store is not too good on getting stale crap out, or it's our diet.
Yeah, definitely the diet, but I hate it because it's also made us tired too, like the sugar and stuff, because our body's not.
I don't think that's made me tired.
Well,
we haven't really had food, and it's been a full day.
Yeah.
It's a full day.
Yeah.
Because we've done 725 miles, so you're going to be tired.
Yeah.
I wonder why. I wish it would say on the phone that car was right there.
Oh, I guess nobody recorded it.
Yeah. So we got about roughly 15 minutes until we get to our drop. I am super excited. I talked to the guy. I asked him if he was going to if they're going to be here still because of the hurricane. And he really didn't know, and he said as of right now they are, but he really doesn't know. And I asked him, well, are you guys going to be there tomorrow? And he said the same thing, you know, he doesn't know, which is understandable. And he said that their people leave at 5 o'clock their time. And I told him, I said, I'm willing to give your operator $40 if they stay to unload this. And he kind of chuckled, and he said, okay, I'll see what I can do. And so he told, and then I called him later to give him a heads up how things were coming for us. And he said, don't worry about the $40. My guy's getting overtime anyways for staying over. So I thought that was pretty cool that he's having them stay over, and they don't normally do that kind of thing.
Mm-mm.
But he knows that we don't want to be down here for the storm, and we'd have to be stuck here. So that was nice of him. And he said, but you can give me that $40. And I told him I would.
And he was joking, like,
yeah,
but
he was joking, but I was serious. I said, come outside and meet me.
And Derek's like, is that okay? I'm like, I don't. Palm trees! I forgot we're in Alabama!
Yeah, I seen some, and it didn't click in my head. I was like,
palm trees! I love palm trees! Sorry.
I think I'm
like
getting,
squirrel.
I think I'm getting kind of used to palm trees.
Oh, I love them. I love palm trees.
Doesn't phase me.
No, but Derek's like, is it okay if we spend $40? I'm like, I don't care. If it gets us out of here, I am totally willing to take that, you know, that bit for safety.
That helps us get a load sooner, and that gets us the heck out of Dodge. So,
yeah. So it stinks because we're not just gonna like stick around here and wait for a load to get out. We're gonna have to deadhead some, but at least be to safety.
I don't really necessarily think Alabama's too much of a hot spot to get loads for hot shots. I don't know a lot, but I'm thinking that this might not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're not really missing too much. I mean, dang it. Okay, I don't need to get over there yet. I gotta exit at 4.4 miles. So I'm hoping a bunch of these cars will exit so that way I can get over there.
They have all my palm trees in their front yards.
They got all their cars in our lane too.
Man, traffic.
Not good for us.
Yeah, you guys see the oncoming traffic. Probably about 3 hours that way is when we started noticing it, and it was actually really, really heavy. So it must have been like the early crowd. You know what I mean? For today getting out, and this is like later, but. And then they have construction one going that way too, and that didn't help with everybody exiting.
The whole time we've been in Alabama, the opposite lane going the other way, it looks awful with traffic, so...
We're not really looking forward to that.
Not at all. I mean, there was miles and miles of traffic at a time, so, I mean...
Oh, what I was gonna say when I was talking about us, you know, going to that gas station, getting junk food and stuff, Derek's been trying to have coffee instead of Red Bull when he's, you know, getting tired and stuff. So after we go here, we'll probably be able to drink some water and get some coffee.
Yeah. See, our cooler is way in the back, and it's not really convenient to get to with our arrangement of junk in the truck. Right, I mean,
not while we're moving.
Right. Oh, son of a gun. It looks a little windy outside. It's currently 87 degrees down here in southern Alabama.
What? Look at all the birds kind of hanging out over there. What are they going to do with like car dealerships and that kind of stuff? Like, is there a big blanket they can put over them?
They're going to flood them out.
I'm surprised there's traffic going this way. I kind of figured everything would, you know.
Well, might be people going home, getting their stuff in order and heading out, or
very true.
Tightening down the hatches. Yeah, not good. The calm before the storm.
When we did the one trip to Florida, that's when they were having that other hurricane.
Yeah.
In 1.5 miles, keep right to I-10 West.
And last year when they had Hurricane Irma in Florida, Derek had to go down there had to get a permit and everything, right?
Yeah.
To drop off a utility thing.
I got a special letter
from the governor?
From Rick Scott, yeah. Yeah, I didn't have to show it to anybody, but it was just in case I did have to show it. It was really weird going southbound on I-75.
Weston, you're good. This was just reminding me, there's like this one meme where it basically was an evacuation. It shows a picture of a highway and there's all these cars going this way, and then there's just one car going this way.
That's how it felt.
And it pointed to the car and it said Chuck Norris.
He lives in Florida.
Does he really?
Yeah. That's funny.
Do you know what my favorite Chuck Norris joke is?
They named a street Chuck Norris and nobody crossed it.
I like that one. It's when Chuck Norris does a push-up, he does not push himself up, but rather the earth down.
Yeah.
Be in any of the 3 right lanes.
I love that.
You know, I don't.
Do you guys know any good ones?
You know, I don't think he actually likes those Chuck Norris jokes.
Oh no, he doesn't.
I don't think so, but I don't know for sure. I don't know him on a personal level, so could be wrong.
Other version.
Yep, come on up here, guys. Plenty of room. Look like there's going to be some folks trying to pass us last second. They're probably going to make me murder. Whoa, there's a truck that almost... Crazy driving. Probably going to have to deal with that tonight on the way headed back up north.
I wonder how booked hotels will be.
I forgot about that.
I didn't even think about that.
That's gonna be a son of a gun.
Yeah.
In 4.25 miles, take exit 15A on the right to US 90 West.
US 90 West, just in case you're following along on the old atlas. We are currently on Interstate 10, headed south.
West.
Headed west. Is that what we're headed?
Yeah, it was West 10 is what we're on.
We're on West 10.
Says we're gonna get there in 6 minutes.
Yes.
Must be right off the highway.
Oh, I hope so.
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, it sounds like this is going to be a construction site, so...
Hey, are you gonna put this on your head like when we undo the straps and stuff?
No.
No? They probably wouldn't. I mean,
It'd be pretty obvious somewhere.
Yeah. Dang.
And chances are we'll probably have to have a hard hat on.
Oh yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to sneak the camera out there or not.
Well, I was just thinking, like, just like the place that we picked this up from. Well,
I need to get over. We'll worry about that when we get there.
okay. If we can, we will. Kind of curious how everybody else's week's going too. So make sure you guys comment and let us know. We'd like to know where, you know, like how everybody else is doing.
Watch
like
out,
loads
vehicle
and stuff.
stopped on shoulder ahead.
You know, it'd be really cool if they'd say what side.
Yeah.
Well, that's the shoulder and that's the intermediate, right? So that's probably...
The median, yeah.
So I bet it does.
I wonder if it already moved because I'm not seeing one.
Looks like it's gonna rain. Hopefully it holds off until we're done.
As soon as you said that, it starts
In
raining.
1.25 miles,
Stop
take
it.
exit 15A on the right to US 90 West.
Oh. Rainwater's good for your hair, though.
I don't have any.
It's good for the hair you have.
Yeah.
It's good for your beard. You growing that thing out, or what you doing?
I haven't decided. I thought it was gonna get cold. Ooh, baby. I thought it was gonna get cold outside, and it hasn't been. Like today, it's 87 degrees.
Yeah. It's
Even though
supposed to, though.
we're in a different part of the country, but
Yeah. It's supposed to get cooler. That's what Aaron said.
that's the rumor. Smear all the bug guts all over the place.
There's this one vehicle that was in front of us, and it had like dust and stuff like our
Some
tire.
kind of tanker, and it had something coming out of the top, and it was like splattering weird crap all over.
Watch out, van! My goodness.
What is he doing?
Coming towards our.
Take
How do you
exit
miss this?
15A on the right to US 90 West.
So that's straight ahead. As far as I knew. So we're almost out of fuel too. We got less than a quarter tank left. Nothing in the reserve tank. We're trying to hustle to get down here. So that could be a situation too if we can find a truck stop to fuel up at.
Yeah.
So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We got to figure out something though. All right, 2 minutes and we'll be there.
In 1/2 mile, turn right on Lewis Road.
Somewhere over there. Should have asked them what the heck this was, but I'm assuming it's probably the only construction site over there. Hopefully that's
Turn right on Lewis Road. In 1/2 mile, arrive at 5215 Willis Road on the right.
still went off the trail.
I love Weeping Willow.
Doesn't look like
it's a weeping something. There's a, oh, what's that other kind of tree? I'll have to get back to you on that. I can't think of what the name is though. But it's very similar to it. Nope, this isn't it. Wait.
What's the name of the place we're going to?
ARD Contracting.
ARD?
Yeah. When I looked at it on the phone, it had a big old
ATD?
ARD. Stop sign, babe.
In 1/4 mile, arrive at 5215 Willis Road on the right.
Yeah, this is where you're gonna pull in.
Are you sure? What's the address? 5215. Let's see what this
Yeah.
thing says.
Yeah, 5215. Right here.
Crane Works.
I guess. I think he's walking over to let you in. We're just come talk to you. Should I stop it? Bye guys, thanks for joining us.
I wanna drive a faster car, nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at the beautiful stars, I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me.